All right, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Welcome to Steve's Guitars. We are coming at you live from Carbondale, Colorado on a gorgeous summer evening. We've got something really wonderful for y'all tonight. This is a sold-out show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for this. This is the only act we've had in here that has sold out consistently every time they've been here. Please applaud them. Before we get started tonight, we need to send some thank yous and shout outs. We would like to thank and acknowledge PM Consulting Limited up in Aspen. They're our primary web sponsor. We would not be web streaming without them. We need to send a shout out to GrassRoots Community Network. They host our streams. We wouldn't be doing this without them. We want to thank First Bank for their support over the years. We want to send a shout out to the Standiford clan for having this amazing space. Yeah. And lastly, but never leastly, a thank you to all of you who have chosen to spend your precious time and your hard-earned dough coming in here to help support live music. Yeah, give yourselves a hand. Absolutely. Tonight we are proud to present the return of GOLDPINE. They were here just a little over a year ago. They packed the place. They put on an amazing show, and you're going to get the same amazing stuff tonight. Maybe not in the same order, but you're going to get some amazing music tonight. Please put your hands together for these two amazing musicians.
Thank you so much. So I'm Cassie, this is Ben, if you're wondering, and we're GOLDPINE. Who saw us last time we were here? Yes. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for coming back and bringing your friends. Yes, you the best. So has it been a year? That's crazy. I guess it's been a little over a year, but we are super grateful to be back. This is just the perfect space to have a concert. We love these up close and intimate shows. So Ben and I call our music Americana, but honestly, we're storytellers, and you're just gonna feel like that you've read our diary, basically, by the end of this show, and you'll get to know us a little better. But we just try to write from the heart and write about things that go through or people go through that we know, and we just talk about it. So we're so glad that you're here. We have currently 3 albums out. The first one is named 1. The second one is named 2. And our recent one that came out in July is named... You got it! It's named... Come on! You guys are quick. So we're going to do that until we're dead. And 4 is already recorded. It's currently being mastered. So if it doesn't come out this summer, then you know that they gone. Anyways, this first song, we wrote this song in Red Lodge, Montana, and we were staying in this little cabin, and I just had this idea for a song. I honestly woke up at 4:05 a.m. on the dot. I grabbed my phone, I started writing it, and then the next morning when we woke up, I said, Ben, I got an idea, let's write this song. And then at that time, we were traveling with all of our recording equipment, and so we brought all of our recording equipment inside that cabin, and we recorded this song in Red Lodge. It's called Confessions, but everybody calls it Jack. So, I mean, the customer is always right. So it's called Jack. They'll come up and be like, which album is Jack on? Well, none. But you can let me know if you think it should be named that. So good. Hey, my name is Jack, and I think I might have a problem. I own a kid in the palm of my hand, and it might be the cause of my downfall. There's a cloud.
There's a cloud hanging over me.
Happy
I've been living in the make-believe. My vision's blurred and I'm concerned. I can't tell fiction from truth. Now I'm here to confess to you. I keep trying to convince myself
that it's
all in good health. But the promise of a newfound love is fragile as the screen.
Now it's here confessing that to me. Hey, my name is Jack, and I think I might have a problem. I hold a key in the palm of my hand, and it might be the cause of my downfall. Thank you. Give it up for Ben. He broke a string on the first song.
Oh.
He literally just changed the strings. Was it yesterday? Today? Yesterday. But how profesh was he? Totally just swapped guitars in the middle of the song, like y'all thought we were supposed to do that or something. Oh, they swapped guitars in the middle of a song.
I'll just stick with this one, I guess.
Well, you ain't got no choice. Where's our guitar tech? Guitar tech. Oh, we're not on that level. Yeah, yet.
All right, here's a song off our current record. That record again is called 3. This is a song about having a hard time being in the present moment. That's the human condition, isn't it? Anybody have a hard time? You're talking to somebody and you're like thinking about who you got to email the next morning? Yeah, right.
Be talking to somebody, emailing while I'm talking to them.
Yeah. You're playing a show thinking about the groceries you need to get at Walmart after the show.
Like, what am I going to eat tonight?
All right, you ready, Cass?
Now you got me hungry. Yes.
3, 4. I can just never see it coming. The way that I let it slip through my hands ain't funny. And if I ever am willing, I might find the regret compelling. Maybe somewhere down the line, I can just never hold a moment. 'Cause I'm already up ahead where I'll be going. But when I should have arrived, I still see it out on the horizon. Somewhere down the line. Sometimes I think I might just be sleepwalking. by the way that I don't hear when God is knocking. I'll be asking for a sign, but I'll be dreaming at the very same time of somewhere down the line. Thank you.
Thanks, y'all. So, Ben and I are about to celebrate our 17-year wedding anniversary. Come on. Come on. Whoa. No. So, we've been married, well, almost 17 years. But make some noise if you've been married 20 years or more. 30, 40, 50, 60. What? Do y'all have tickets to this show? I'm just kidding. Okay, what are your names? Nikki and Norm. Nikki and Norm, they're sitting out on the bench. How many years? 60. Wow. To the same person? Okay, can y'all please share with all these people what's the secret to that many years of marriage? Sense of humor. I like it. What do you think? He's like, he's speechless. And that's why it works. And that's why it works, folks. No, marriage is awesome. It's such a beautiful gift, but it's a lot of work. And I remember when Ben and I first started dating, I don't know, 19 years ago. That's so crazy. And then we got engaged and got married, and then we moved in together. And when you move in with somebody, you're like, oh, we're different people. I didn't know. And we did this really amazing book called The 5 Love Languages. Anybody ever done that book? Man, it's so good. Like, and it doesn't matter if you've been married like a month or 60 years. It was just so eye-opening for me because I come from a super, super, super long line of dysfunction. And so it just showed me that people are different than me, and not everybody sweeps everything under the rug. Like, who knew? People talk about things. This is awesome. And so it was really beneficial for me personally. But I remember we started writing this love song over 10 years ago, and it just sat in our notes on our phone. And for this album, his mom and daddy were like, y'all remember that song y'all wrote? And we were like, dang, I forgot about it. We brought it back out, we rewrote it, we rearranged it, and now it's one of my favorite songs. It just had to sit there because it was getting better and better. Like love. So this song is on our new album. It's called Understand. You can never know how these things, they will change. Through the years, love never looks the same. That because that's my favorite part. And you doubt the love that comes from these gentle hands. I had to burp. If only I could show it in a way you'd understand.
try to put it up on the silver screen, but that could never hold all its complexities. I believe in love. Now 16 years have come and passed us by, but I confess I still haven't been able to see through your eyes. You still doubt the love, well, that comes from these two hands. If only I could show it in a way you'd understand. I believe in love. I believe in love. They try to put it up on the silver screen, but that could never hold all its complexities. I believe in love.
I am just a woman,
And I am just a man.
if only I could show my love
In a way
that you'd understand.
all right.
See, earlier you were trying to offer me a drink, and you said, "Oh, you don't want to drink nothing? You think you'll burp?" I said, "I probably will anyways." Look what you did, Stephanie. This is your fault. It was like this air pocket. I was like, oh, man. Hey, last time we were here, I remember looking back here. And is this Ray Charles? Okay. All right. Ray's always watching. I don't remember who we thought it was last time, but it wasn't. We didn't think it was Ray. Now we know.
Now we know.
He's watching.
Well, let's do a song about my home state. I
Where
grew
is
up in
it?
the state of Iowa. Yeah, we got some Iowans in the crowd.
There you go.
Iowa descendants. Wow. What city did he farm in Iowa? I don't even know where that is. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, so this is interesting. Yeah, that's small. So my grandfather was a farmer in small town Iowa, and near Ricketts, Iowa. That's like, I believe it's like central, a little northwest central Iowa. Yeah, it probably was. And the farm was handed down to my grandfather. And after it was handed down, it didn't take long for him to realize he hated farming. And he sold the family land in the early 60s. And he moved to Omaha, Nebraska, and became an electrician. And my mom was a child at that time. And my mom's probably watching on the live stream right now, by the way. So my mom and dad are probably, they're saying hi, wherever the camera is. My mom and dad and all my family are still in Iowa, Oskaloosa, Iowa. But as I mentioned, my mom was a child when her dad sold that farm and moved to Omaha, Nebraska. And a few years back, my mom got her hands on that farm for sale sign somehow that my grandfather made when he sold the farm. And she made some copies of it and sent it to me and my brothers. And we've got one hanging in our kitchen in Nashville. And we were sitting down to write a song one evening, Cassie and I, and we thought we'd write a little bit of my mother's story after seeing this poster in our kitchen. So this is a little family history. This is on the second record over here. It's called Lost and Found. We'll send this out to my parents on live stream. It was 1961. I was staring out into those snow-white fields. That December cold was seeping through the cracks of window seats. I can still feel the calloused hands that brought this child upon this very land. And I can hear the hum of harvesters every time I think of my granddad. My father never asked for this, but generations said it was his lot. So from morning sun he'd till the fields, but to call himself a farmer he would not. That winter eve I looked out as he drove that for sale sign in the ground. And as I stood there watching him, my tears that fell down didn't make a sound. Well, sometimes when something is lost, for someone else it's found. I can understand how to sacrifice yourself for someone else. This life is made of seasons, and some of them don't really suit us well. We sold that farm in the Midwest and settled down in northern Omaha. Dad, he picked up steel-toed boots and never put his hand back on the plow. Well, sometimes when something is lost, for someone else it's found. My father learned the weight of laying down to rest his youngest son. Someday I will give my brother's name to one of my own children. I saw Jesus on the city bus, and I told him I was all right for now. I had plans for the next few years, but we both knew that I was nowhere bound. But sometimes when something is lost, for someone else it's found. Thanks, y'all.
So, normally this next song that we do, we decided to do a cover, and at the beginning of the tour. By the way, we've been on the road for about a month, and Ben and I play over 200 shows a year on the road, and we don't go home from this tour until September. So yes, this is kind of the beginning still. But so I decided to do one of my favorite female artists ever. But a couple shows ago, a fan came to the show and they really, really wanted me to sing Patsy Cline. And I said, okay, it's been a really long time. I was like, but I'll do it. So I'm going to give you the choice, Patsy or Whitney Houston.
Whoa, a split crowd.
Patsy Houston. Okay, all right. Well, so, okay, all right. So I was 19 years old when I moved to Nashville. And I remember when I first started going, I had never sang with a band before. I had only sang like karaoke or just with an acoustic guitar player. And so I moved to Nashville, 19, and I just wanted to pursue music. But before I moved, me and my mama used to go up there, and I would go in the bars and sing a couple songs. And I remember going into Tootsie's on a Sunday afternoon, and I asked, could I get up and sing? And this guy named Jimmy Snyder was playing, and he had a white ponytail that went all the way down to his butt. And he was like, get on up here. So I sang this song with him. And I said, Jimmy, what would somebody do if they wanted to move to Nashville? I said, because I want to live here. And he said, well, I have a place behind my house for rent. I said, I'll take it. And I did. I'd never seen it. I didn't know him. And I paid $250 a month. And it was like this tiny little shack. And now I'm from Alabama, and so I grew up in the trailer park, okay? And so after we had enough money to move out of the trailer park, we moved into a trailer that was parked somewhere else. I don't mean to brag. And so when I went to Nashville and then got this whole, I called it a studio apartment, but it was a box. It was a shack. And my closet was also my pantry. And the bathroom just had like this little rickety door, and there was no kitchen, and I didn't know how to cook, so all I did was microwave, and I washed my dishes in my bathtub. And I thought I had made it. And it was just awesome. And I wanted to tell you that story because this song takes me back to that moment. And man, I wish I still had that man, when you first move to town and you're, yes, like fresh legs. But anyways, this was the first song that I ever sang with a band.
Now you just don't care anymore.
Oh, I do. I do care. I do. Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. Well, I'm crazy for loving. I'm crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for crying. Well, I'm crazy for love. You. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, that was it was something else. That place, you know. Can you imagine spending $250 for all your bills? Everything was included. I even had a landline. And the only thing that locked the door was just that little tiny lock on the door handle that you can just take a credit card and pop right in. But I thought, I made it. So here's another story I've never told. So Jimmy, I wasn't in a contract with him because it was a box, okay? And so when I decided that I wanted to move out, I told my mama, my daddy had just died before I moved to Nashville, and I told my mama, I said, if you want to come live with me and cook for me, I'll take care of you. And she said, okay, and so I had to move into a bigger place. Well, Jimmy Snyder, he liked having that $250 a month, and he didn't want me to leave, and he told me I couldn't leave, and I said, well, if you don't let me, I'm going to tell everybody that you grow pot in your backyard. And he let me go, so take that, Jimmy. And that was like 22 years ago, so it was a big deal. He's like, fine, it was great having you, bye.
Cassie and I, we've been touring full-time for 3 years on the road, and we're really hardly ever home. Well, I'd say we're touring probably 80% of the time these days, and we go home to Nashville for a couple weeks and then go back out. But you might not know that for 10 years, Cassie and I played on Broadway Street in Nashville, Tennessee. Anybody been to Broadway? I have mixed feelings about that place. But for 1 decade, that place paid our bills. And we played these 4-hour gigs, and there was no breaks. And we played about 4 shows a week down there. And at the end of that, we just started thinking, maybe people will listen to our own songs, you know? Maybe they'll buy a ticket for something we actually wrote. So we started taking weekends out of Nashville, and we played the East Coast for the first time. New York City, Boston, and Philadelphia. And we played a place in Philadelphia called Connie's Rick Rack. And 100 people could stand out on this concrete floor, and there was an elevated stage. We were one of 3 bands on the bill that night. And it was $5 cover charge to get in. And we walked out of that place with, well, let me tell you this first. You know how many Philadelphia fans we brought out that night? 2 Philadelphia fans that night. Tim and Joan. Thank you guys for being here in the back corner. And we looked around at the rest of the crowd that was there, and they were the members of the other bands we were playing with that night. And so we walked out of that place with $35 in our pocket. And then we spent $45 on cheesesteaks 1 hour later across the street. We had a lot of high hopes and for these weekend runs that we were taking. And not a lot of those high hopes came true back then. And we were touring out of a 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. That was a little rough. We're never going to forget about that tour because, well, part of it is because it brought us to where we are today. But we also wrote about it in this song. Every word in this song is true. We were missing home at a time like that. This one's on the first record. It's called Running Me. 100 miles to NYC. Played a hotel bar so we could sleep for free. Cut a record in a Brooklyn warehouse. It was one of a kind, but now they're all sold out. Played a show in Philly on our way back. Made $35 at Connie's Rig Rack. We hit every thrift store in this town. Let's pack it all up and head back south. I wish that I was up around the bend, somewhere miles ahead. But my mind is back home in Tennessee. This road is running bad. I was thinking on lyrics for a new song, and you were sleeping beside me with the seatbelt on. You'd wake up in a fright every once in a while. I told you just 30 more miles. Got in late to Kalamazoo, went through a strange house to find our room. I hadn't been clean in a couple of days. Turned the water on, but it hadn't been paid. I wish that I was up around the bend, somewhere miles ahead. Is back home in Tennessee. This road is running bad. Keep on running, we'll 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 keep on running. Keep on running.
Thank you.
Thanks, y'all.
Hey, Ralph. Could I have a little bit more of me in this? Thank you, sir. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, y'all. That was a really humbling tour. Yeah, it was really great. I'm really grateful for people coming to listen to our music now, so thank you for that. Yeah.
What did you guys think of Broadway in Nashville? Those of you who went.
Mixed
Positive
feeling?
reviews, mixed reviews, a thumbs up of this.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you go down on Broadway, it's probably some of the best players you've ever seen. Just playing in a bar in the corner, everybody's talking and drinking over here, and the best players you've ever seen are on stage. I mean, it's just unreal, Nashville is. It was a struggle and a drain for me to do it for 10 years, because it's just not my personality to, like, be an entertainer, like that sort of thing, you know? But it did, like, sharpen our skills. We sang so much. We learned how to make a show and learn what didn't work, so I did give it that.
Any crowd.
Yeah. You
We've
wa-
seen some of the craziest stuff playing down there
That's
for
true,
10
yeah.
years. Crazy. Sometimes, too, we would even play doubles, which means 8 hours of singing straight, because as if that we weren't crazy enough. But we did that for 10 years, and
Yeah.
my personality, I loved it. So, you know, yes, that's probably why we stuck in there so long. It was so much fun. And he was like, I gotta get away from people.
Man. Something else.
Opposites attract. We'll let you hear a brand new song that's going to be on album 4. How about that? Yeah. So we have. So first of all, there's our merch is over here, and the particular shirt I'm talking about has a car on it, and that car is a 1969 and a half Super Bee, and they made 1,400 of those cars. And my daddy used to restore old muscle cars as a hobby. That's just what he loved. And I had that shirt designed, I don't know, about a year ago, just to honor him, because I love merch with a meaning. And then, I don't know, 4 months ago, this song came, and I was like, man, I was actually at another show watching a friend, and it just kind of just started coming out of me, and I was like, I've got to write this song. It only took 25 years, because that's when my dad passed away, and I guess it just took me a while. But I love that car, and it's interesting because when I was a little girl, I could never see the beauty that he could see in these cars he would buy. Like, he would buy tons of them, and they'd be rusty and have holes in them, and I'd be embarrassed. I wouldn't even want him to drop me off in front of the school. I'd say, can you drop me off at the end so nobody sees me getting out of this? Kids are stupid sometimes, and I was dumb, but I couldn't see what he could see. But now I can. Anyways, it was Cherry Red, and this song's called Cherry Super Bee. You'll be some of the first to hear it. Well, Daddy had a dream, and he left me with a memory. Well, that cherry super bee, he bought it old and rusty. He could see the end, and he knew just what it could be. Hey, I got to see it all before it was a memory. When I smell burnout smoke, or hear that song I shot the sheriff, it takes me back to Old Pines Road, windows down in Clapton blaring. I see it in my eyes when I look into the mirror. I play it back sometimes, just so I remember. We all got moments, they don't always make a memory. Some of them are loaded, oh, and some fall short of empty. Some nights when I dream, in my mind can't keep the
them are loaded. Oh, and some fall short of empty.
Well, Daddy had a dream. He left me with a memory. He was 43 and I was only 19. Thanks. Thank you. So, after we wrote that song, I told Ben, I said, I wonder if I can find that car. And so the very first person that I called said, yeah, I've got it. And I said, can we come and just take some pictures on our iPhone and just like a couple short videos? And they said, absolutely. So when my daddy got sick, before he died, he sold it. And he sold it to his best friend, and his best friend passed also, and then he left it to his kids. And we all lived on Pines Road, and so that's where GOLDPINE partially came from. And so Ben and I went down to Pines Road, and it was so crazy driving back down there. Same people, all still living up and down the road, all the same neighbors. And when we rolled up there, I just had like this mix of emotions. It was like nothing I'd ever experienced, because even though I was 19 when he died, I was still a kid in my mind. And it was wild because he let me drive it, and we took all these videos and everything, and it was exactly like my dad had left it, like, because it's just a show car. It still had the red fuzzy dice that my daddy hung in there, and it had the same tires from 1995, but they changed them, and they said, we cleaned her up and we changed the tires so we can go burn them off. And so we just did burnouts up and down the Pines Road, and it was something special. And so I'm really looking forward to when I can share those videos and the pictures and show you. I want to tell you all that because I want you to feel like you're inside that car. So anyways, that's exactly what it looked like over there. So thanks for listening to a new song.
I got troubles on my mind.
You can meet me, you can stay. A change gonna come either way. You can meet me, you can stay. A change gonna come either way. You can meet me, you can stay. A change gonna come either way. You say I have you. Well, is that what you mean? I have you. Don't you? Hey! Thank you. Thanks, y'all. That's one off the old album. Were y'all here last time? No? Y'all look familiar.
That's on 2.
Are you from this town? Where y'all from? Where you from?
Anchorage. Good old Canada.
Thanks for coming all this way to see us.
All right, well. All right, let's try another one. This one's going to be on 4 as well.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with the set list.
Oh, because we normally do like to take a break. So you're like, I don't know where I'm at right now.
All right, we did not write this song. It's looking like a limb torn off. We're all together just taken apart, reeling through an endless fall. We are the ever-living ghost of what once was, but no one is ever gonna love you more than I do. No one's gonna love you more than I do. Anything to make you smile, it is a better side of you to admire. But they should never take so long just to be over then back to another one. But no one is ever gonna love you more than I do. No one's gonna love you more than I do. Someone, they should have warned you when things start splitting at the seams, and now the whole thing's tumbling down. Things start splitting at the seams, and now things start splitting at the seams, and now the whole thing's tumbling down hard. make you smile. You are the ever-living ghost of what once was. They never want to hear you say that you'd be better off, or you liked it that way. But no one is ever gonna love you more than I do. No one's gonna love you more than I do. No one's gonna love you more than I do. No one's gonna love you more than I do.
Thanks, y'all. Hey, by the way, we put some QR codes. They're kind of spread out all over the floor and all over the place. And if you want to scan that QR code, it'll take you to sign up for our email mailing list. And then all you put in is your email and your zip code. And then anytime we play near your zip code, it'll shoot you a message and let you know that we're going to be back. And we'll be back once a year, and so we'd love to see you again, and that's why we can stay connected. It's a big deal because we are the team. You're looking at it. That's why the guitar tech took so long to get here earlier. But we do it all. We drive ourselves, and we do all the things. We do have a booking agent now, and it's such a blessing, and we're so grateful for that. But that's the way we can stay connected with you. Is that what happening? You trying to give it to them? I wasn't going to sing this, but I guess I am. When I was a little girl, I told y'all I grew up in the trailer park. I don't mean to keep bragging, but we had one bathroom, and my favorite thing to do back then, and it still is right now, is take bubble baths. I just want to be in there forever, and I just want to turn into a raisin, okay? I'm just trying to wrinkle up and live my best life. So when I was a little girl, I used to get in there all the time, and I would sing at the top of my lungs in the bathtub, and I'd be singing to, like, Mariah Carey, and I thought I sounded good. And my older brother, Kevin, would be like, please make her get out. Just please make her stop singing. Can you make her get out? Well, look at me now, Kevin. Kevin. So I'd like to dedicate this song to my brother Kevin and to all of our big brothers out there who drive us crazy. Here's some Whitney Houston. There's a boy I know, he's the one I dream of. Looks into my eyes, takes me to the clouds above. When I lose control, I can't seem to get enough. When I wake from dreaming, tell me, is it really love? Oh, come on, Ben. How will I know?
Don't trust your feeling.
How will I know? How will I know?
Love can be deceiving.
How will I know?
How will I know?
If he really loves me,
I'll say a prayer.
every heartbeat
I'll fall in love.
will live on with me.
I'm asking you,
What you know about these things?
how will I know?
He's thinking of me,
I'll try to fall,
but I'm too shy. I can't speak.
falling in love.
It's all bittersweet.
This love is strong.
Why do I feel weak? Oh, wake me, I'm shaking. I wish I had you near me now. Said there's no mistaking, what we found is really love. How will I know?
Don't trust your feeling.
How will I know?
I know
He really loves me?
I'll say a prayer,
With every heartbeat,
I'll fall in love.
but never with me.
I'm asking you,
But you know about these days.
how will I know?
If he's thinking of me,
I try to fall,
but I'm too shy. I can't speak.
falling in love.
Oh, it is so weak.
This love is strong.
Why do I feel weak? If he loves me, if he loves me now,
If he loves me, if he loves me now,
hey,
if he loves me, if he loves me now,
oh,
how will I know?
he really loves me.
I'll say a prayer,
With every heartbeat,
I'll fall in love.
but never with me.
I'm asking you,
What you know about these things?
how will I know?
If he's thinking of me,
I'll try to fall,
but I'm too shy, can't speak.
falling in love.
It's all bittersweet.
This love is strong.
Why do I feel weak? How will I know?
How will I know?
How will I know? How will I know?
I'll say a prayer. How will I know? I'll say a prayer. How will I know?
We did them both. Thanks, y'all. 3 years ago, Ben and I were on tour in Colorado, and we were near Lyons, Colorado, and I woke up in excruciating pain in my pelvis area, and I knew something was wrong, and so we rushed me into town to see the doctor, and I got misdiagnosed twice. And I know, they just gave me antibiotics both times. And I kept pushing through the pain for 2.5 weeks. And then when we got home to Nashville, I went to the doctor for the third time. And they said, we're just gonna run some extra tests. And they did an ultrasound, and they ended up finding a 9-inch, 6-pound tumor inside of my right ovary. So no, Janet, it was not a UTI. That's what Janet said it was. Anyways, I'm still salty at Janet. But it was rapidly growing. It was really big. They needed to get it out quickly and in one piece. And so they did a C-section on me to take out my tumor baby. And when I was in surgery, it came back borderline cancerous. So when I woke up, they said, we're so sorry. We had to do a full hysterectomy on you at 39. And I was like, oh, it's okay. Kids, they're overrated. It's fine. Who needs them? Who needs them? They're overrated. I know. I used to be one. So anyways, no, but honestly, I know that that's so many women's desire, and God never gave us that desire. And so I just took one for the team. So anyways, I've been through a bunch of junk in my life, and I always find humor in most things and just laugh about it. And so why would this be any different? As they were rolling me back to have surgery, the doctors and the nurses and the anesthesiologists, they all came up to me dancing, playing our music on their phone. And it was really sweet because I was really scared, and I thought I might die. And so then I just started laughing because of all the songs that they could have chosen in the streaming world of music. They chose this one, and it's called When I Get to Heaven. This is not a joke. This was the soundtrack to my surgery.
When I get to heaven, I'm gonna climb the tallest tree. I'm gonna stand upon the clouds just so I can see. I'm gonna lay my head down right on top of your chest. I'm gonna sleep for 5 days straight. I won't be worth nothing else. When I get to heaven, when I see the light, I know it's time for leaving. I'm divorcing this life. I'll be filing all the papers and signing on the line. I've got my affairs in order and Jesus on the main line. When I get to heaven, when I see the light, I know it's time for leaving. I'm divorcing this life. On boulevards of gold, I shall not be in no rush. I'll be leaning in on the table, filling up on love. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Well, call him up and tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Call him up and tell him what you want. What you want.
Thank you. So, after the show, if you'd like to see my tumor, meet me at the merch table. I got it on my phone, and there's always a couple of y'all out there that want to see it. And you always say, I'm a doctor. Sure you are. But the line will form right there to see the tumor.
Here's another song off the current record. This topic has been so powerful to me in the last just couple years, really. It's a song about love, but I asked myself recently, and maybe you have asked yourself this too. I was like, Ben, what do you mean when you say that you love somebody? And I was looking for the deepest of the deepest answer of what I really mean when I say I love you. And I realized that a lot of what it came down to at the end of the day was, how did it make me feel? And we say we love all sorts of things because they make us feel good. We love foods because they make us feel a certain way. We love our pets. They give us so much attention, you know. And we got friends that we love because they like to talk about the things we like to talk about. It's easy for us to talk to them, you know. And I wondered if at the end of the day, love was really just coming back to me. Or I wondered if there was something greater than that. I was thinking, like, what if love really was about the benefit of somebody else? I think in all our years on this earth that we will never be able to escape our self-serving nature completely. If you look down into it, I realize that so many things are fueled by a self-serving attitude. But I think maybe, and the more I remind myself of this, the more I introduce this song and get this into my hard skull, that I might be able to lean a little bit towards the idea of, what if love was about the benefit of somebody else, you know? It's really it's a concept that's really tough to comprehend, honestly, when you get down to it. And really hard for me. But I think a lot of things would heal themselves if we kind of thought along those lines more often. So this is a little bit of my journey on that front. It's a song about love. It's called Love Is. You could never say I wasn't there for you. If there was a problem, then I fixed it. If you got in the weeds, then I suffered too. Caught up right there in the thicket. But I've been afraid to say what I think might be true. Everything except my heart was in it. I wanna know what I wanna know what I wanna know what it is. I wanna know what I wanna know what I wanna know what it is. Love is. I've seen a run-down house stripped down to the studs. In 3 months' time, it looked brand new. Now I know that ain't the same as our love. But I guess I'm saying that a heart can change too. I wanna know what I wanna know what I wanna know what it is. I wanna know what I wanna know what I wanna
ever been on that electric guitar.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, y'all. That one's on the new CD. Does anybody in here have a way to play a CD? 1, 2, 3. Okay, all 3 of y'all should buy one. We also have vinyls. Yeesh. We sold out of our vinyl for 1, but we have vinyls of 2 and 3. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but our album 2 is gold with glitter in it, and album 3 is hot pink, and when they're colorful, they sound better. Glitter makes everything bitter. So, anyways, bitter. So, don't y'all be rushing out of here at the end of the show. We want to meet you, and we want you to sign up for the mailing list. We want you to see the tumor. We want you to buy something. So, I told y'all earlier, I'm from Alabama, and so I wanted to write a song that kind of told my story, a little bit about me, where I'm from, what made me who I am. So this is a true story about me. It's called Alabama Born. The man I'm talking about in this song is my biological father.
My mother married young, 19 years old, and she was having a son. Red clay on the floor left a stain on her newfound world. She wore the wedding band of a man with a heavy hand.
Oh, I was Alabama born. Alabama born.
First string quarterback, chasing nostalgia from a high school past, and with unfortunate love, he wrestled demons till she'd had enough. I don't carry his name, but I feel his blood inside my veins.
Oh, I was Alabama born. Alabama born.
By the time I was 19, I followed my voice up to Tennessee. With a broken wing I'd flown to a place my family had never called home. Mercy, I buried them all, but there's a place in my mind I can still recall.
Oh, I was Alabama born. Alabama born. Thank you so much. Thanks, y'all. See, I told you, you'd feel like you read our diary. You know a lot about us now. We're basically best friends.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We're going to do one more song for you. This is a song off the current album as well.
Give it up for Ralph on sound.
Yeah, on everything. Yeah, I love this little place. It's so cool.
I do too. Special.
Yeah, thanks for having this place, and thanks for being here. It's really cool. There's a lot of, I wouldn't say there's a lot. We play a lot of listening rooms like this size and up to 100 cap, and I just love that size of room. And I would like to go see a show in rooms like these, so thanks for being here, y'all. This is a song off the current record. It's the last song on the record. This is a hymn of sorts that we wrote. There's a little bit of my faith journey in the last 10 years. Grace can be a really powerful thing. If you ever experience grace, you come to a situation and you thought you was going to receive something bad because you'd done something bad. And then you got to that situation and you received a good gift instead. You know how powerful a gesture like that can be. And whether that grace is from a person or straight from God himself, I do believe it can wedge inside the hardest of hearts, that kind of gesture. This is a little bit of my discovery and how powerful the grace of God through Jesus Christ has been in my life the last, especially 10 years. This is a song called The Stumbling Stone. I was walking the road alone. I stumbled on the stumbling stone. My shoulders suffering a heavy load. I stumbled on the stumbling stone. Glory to God in the highest, for he has done great things. But men of earth are stripped to silence when they behold their King. Every seed that I had sown fell upon the stumbling stone. Glory to God in the highest, for he has done great things. But men of earth are stripped to silence when they behold their King. They behold their King. Thanks, y'all, for hanging with us tonight.
Thank you so much. We are GOLDPINE. We hope to see you next time we're here. Sign up for the mailing list. Stop by and say hello before you leave. We'd love to meet you. Thank you so much. Keep supporting live music.